Empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mom life, sending no rainbows, playing it cool. I was all this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You need stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning. empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I was like this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done.
weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm to you. Used to pay to my mom life, sending the rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making
out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear gamers. We are back with Rayuga Cup Season 1, and this is going to be the upper bracket semi-finals. And guess who are the teams with? And I think you guessed it right because it's going to be between Godl versus K9. So, my Solski will be your caster. I think this is my first appearance in this tournament. I have missed a lot because I was sick, so I'm sorry for that. And joining by my side is going to be one of the most knowledgeable casters. How are you, Sasuke?
Fine, and thank you for the warm introduction. I hope you're well this time, since you mentioned like you were sick and you're into the recovery phase. But I hope you're fine with this. The medication is all you're taking care of. But moving on to the teams, this is the teams like we known for them for last long times. Like they're not the new teams, or they're not someone that we're not familiar with. Is Godlike, which we know is a top dog team, is always there into the finals, somehow makes it into the top two or top three. And right now we got the underdogs known as K9 Esports. Now the journey of this team is quite valiant, but it all comes down in this game, in this best of three series. Are they going to move into the upper bracket finals, or they will be knocked down into the lower bracket?
Yep, actually, and you know what? You know what? We are straight away going to the drafting phase, and whoever wins this best of three series is going to be going again to the upper bracket finals, and it is going to be against CRQ. And whoever loses will have to go to the lower brackets, and they will have one more chance to come back, make a comeback in this tournament. So let's go right into the drafting phase. We can see the
Mhm.
first pick is with Godl. So I'm gonna ask you, Sasuke, because you're the expert here of this. What do you think Godlike will go for? Which draft do you think they are more comfortable with in this match?
Well, it depends on the player, and right now the main focus is onto the mid lane because right now the patch dropped a nuke into the mid lane. A lot of mages have been reworked and a lot of mages have been buffed. And I won't be, surprised if I see a Nana from Godlike or K9 at this point because, in qualifiers,
I want
K9
to say
did
it.
pick up that Valier into the mid lane. It was quite surprising and it worked well for them, given the fact that how well they perform with the draft, they executed it, and Baksha is something that Godlike is willing to take it off. And for the second pick, like hey, Zushin is always be gonna be there, and also I think Freya is gonna be there unless and until they want to gamble it out for something more valuable ban. But as of now, it is there. For Godlike, I think they wanna go with the Grok or maybe a Kalya this time because okay, they're going with the Essential. That is also a great ban, but you know, in qualifiers, it was Yama International who banned Kalya all the time against K9 Esports because whenever this team picks a Kalya, they have the win rate of 80 to 90% in their hand winning. Okay, so it is kind of a signature hero for this kind of a for this team.
Yes, actually, you paved it very thoughtfully. And regarding that 80 to 90%, so I hope God also knows that and they try to ban either Kalea or maybe they will try to pick Kalea themselves, straight away going for that Bakshia as well as Vice's ban. And there's Fanny ban. So I think Fanny, I would say, in tournaments is kind of a classic because you don't know pace. I think Fanny is kind of a very annoying hero to face against, kind of an unfair advantage with the map rotations. Looking at the
Yeah.
last ban for the God L, and it is going to be the Sora. They don't wanna pick Sora either, and I think they might go for the Kalea. They don't want to give away the Kalea to K9s, or maybe they want to go
Hmm.
for the Grok. They just see what the ban will be. Okay, that's going to be the Eve. Pretty much two mage bans and one assassin from K9, and there's going to be two junglers and one EXP from Godel. They have plenty of cards open for the draft. What will they pick? I mean, it's just a matter of time. We will get to know about it. I think they might go for Kalia, as Sasuke mentioned, or they might go for
Freya is
something
still
else.
open.
Yes,
Freya is
Freya is
still
still
open,
open. I
and
was about to go to the Freya.
I'm still looking forward. Like, how are they gonna gamble it out? Because K9 Esports panning out at you. Are they planning something sinister? Because usually we see a Freya ban, but this time they are like, hey, it's okay, we can play against it. Because usually, if you want to counter a Freya, the 4 years right now is the best option, just because how much dash she goes. But
Hmm.
okay, it's okay. They are just going with a Claude, so K9 can deliberately go with the
Nana.
Kalia and Lunox into the mid lane, giving them the power spike, giving them the tsunami slam and the burst potential into the mid. So that is kind of a valid pick. If not, Freya is still open, but I've not seen K9 on a Freya at this point.
I think like as you mentioned, you haven't seen them in the Freya, so that's why I think they Godel just picked deliberately this Cloud because they know they won't go for the Freya pick either. So now I think Freya will be like a, I would say, free agent for now, and like straight away going for this high sustained pick because they think that were not going to go for any, I would say, tank shredders. But remember, Lunox is still open, as you mentioned. The high chance that now Godel has the time to pick either the Lunox plus. I think Grok is also open, so it's going to be a very good wombo combination with Grok plus Lunox plus Claude. So let's just see what God is
That's
going to
true.
pick here. I think they might go for some in EXP, maybe
What
against, I would say, Alice. I think CC might be a
what
good option, but let's just see how God is going to pave their way into this draft.
Yeah, that's true. Ame, what about Grok and Guinevere? This combo works well, and also you have the BMI alongside the Blazing Duet to
Actually,
shred the enemies. So it would
okay.
be a wonderful thing, but they go with the Valentine and Hylos. So I think like Godel is onto the point where they are trying to cook up something, but I'm quite not sure because it's all out of the odds. Like you go with the Hylos, you counter the horse with the horse. Okay, that's something that I'm really looking forward into this game. But yeah, K9
Battle
Esports
of the
seeing the
Horses.
Freya opportunity, they go with it.
I mean, they banned this joy. I think that's for maybe the jungler for the Godel. Meanwhile, I think still I think Grok might be a ban coming from the Godel because they don't want to give away the Grok either. Kalia still haven't been picked. Maybe they will limit out the options from mid lane because they have picked a Valentina, and I don't think Valentina EXP is the case in this match. So straight away going for the mages ban as well. I think maybe you ban out the thing that's actually a problem for this Claude, and yep, they're straight away going for the Zatian ban. They don't want to give it the global vision. So two global ults is banned. Okay, there's a Guinevere. As you mentioned, they could
That's a
have been
good
a very
ban.
good combination with the BMI plus the Blazing Duet. So I think we won't be able to see that turbo. Last ban for the Godel. But Sasuke, what do you think about this ban?
It's going to be a mage. If not, I don't think so. Grok will be a valid because if Godel are willing to give K9 Esports the Grok, they have the Valentina with IMU. They can also steal the tech charge,
Hmm.
and they can make a play with the Blazing Duet, which they have at this point. But the three tanky heroes which K9 are on to, I'm quite not sure if they really want to give away the Grog. Okay, so it's going to be the mage.
Okay.
Kadita is onto the snipe at this point. But there's a lot of options. What would
Hmm.
K9 go into the mid lane at this point? Like, I'm thinking of a Kagura, but he won't be able to pick off Claude. So Aurora is also a good option. If not, Farsha
Lunox,
is there. Oh,
yeah.
they will go with the Lunox, the standard K9 mid lane. Again,
Actually.
it works well, and I won't be amazed like if they go with a Kalia as the last pick for the roam.
Yep, exactly. And I think also this Lunox as a like as I said, classic pick for the K9. I think it's kind of pretty well against Anhylos, not Anhylos, but Anhylos, my bad. And for the Godel, they have got the mid laner, the gold, and the roam. What's left is EXP, and an EXP against this Alice. I think CC might be a good option, but considering Romcom, I don't think so. He won't people go for CC. And there's the Suyu. I think that's a pretty much good lane against this Leo mode as we go for this Leo, jungler to jungler matchup. And there it is. There's going to be the divers. That's going to be the Lapu, the bravest fighter of them all. So Lapu in this draft, along with the, I would say, Hylos, they are just going to go in because they have got heavy divers in this combination. Godel here. You just see, I think they need a disruptor right now. Team K9, They have a disruptor in the name
I
of
am the
this
power
Alice.
of light
Still, I think
Uh-huh.
the junk. I would say what's left? Yes, as a roam, they need to. Okay, there's a pick off for this. They don't want any of the they can catch any divers. I think with this Kaja. So pretty much, I think Kaja is also a valid pick here. So I think I will go with this Godel draft because they have too much of divers here right now.
Yeah, they do have too much of divers, but it all come down to the game plan, how K9 and Godlike want to play it off. K9, they have the fixed spotlight. The Kaja is always going to be the initiator or the one
Yes.
who will engage or disengage the fight, and also will be the one to counter engage it. Alice will be just the usual zone the enemies, make space for Silver and also Jazz to make the plays. But Godlike, they are onto something, but I think Valentina will be able to just steal the ultimate from Kaja.
Kaja.
So yeah,
Yes.
so it's a double-edged sword. But I was hoping like
How
if they're
about
not going for the Kaja, why and
Mhm.
how would Godlike play this Valentina on? Because there's no valid skills that she could steal
Alice?
on. Alice, yeah, it does work, but
However,
it's not a sustainable kind of a skill
Welcome
which
to
you need to
Mobile
do. And I'm
Legends!
quite not sure if the Phantom Steed will be able to
5
do much
seconds
of an
till the enemy
impact with
reaches
the
the
side of
battle.
Godlike if Valentina
Smash
wants to
them!
steal it up. But for the side of Godlike, the draft
Deploy!
is open and shut case. They want to go with the kind of aggression. They let Claude farm if Van Satoru fall off in early game.
yes, actually, but you know what? Let's keep the talks aside for now because we are entering to the semi-finals of this Rayuga Cup Season 1. It is going to be between Godl against K9. Draft has been done, and we are into the land of Dawn. Straight away, we can see a slight, standard mid lane clear. I would say they are going to fight for the Lethal Wanderer as well. There is a slight poke to Jazz right there. Quite too low, Regen is poked off. Again, Regen cancel right there, and we'll have to fall back for now this Jazz. I think that's a good like the Lethal Wanderer secure. Might go for a small. I think they might be able to take down Jazz right here because Ivan has his Soul Saver. Never mind. He will go for another micro play right there. There's Highland Bush. I think he sent without. Jazz is also there, keeping a safe distance. Retribution has been used. Did he get it? I think he got one part of it. And there, he's just going to poke that Highland Bush and will have to fall back for now.
It's an easy peasy, but look at that. Off camera, Freya is trying to steal one of the creeps away from. Okay, it's just mid and clear, but okay, at the point, like she was on to the point, but looking how. Oh, we might see a fight in the mid lane, but Lunox into the dire situation, she backs off, and again, there's a creep steal. They are making sure that Silver gets the level 4 mark and might be looking forward a gank onto the Fate, but Godlike sense it, and I think they'll be making a move onto the bot lane. But right now, the first turtle of the game is gonna spawn, and the things is gonna spice it up at this point. Freya still looking forward to spice things up into the bot lane, but nothing as so far.
Yes, another turtle has been spawned. And there is, I think, IMU onto that Kaja. So Valentina has the Kaja ultimate. Okay, there is a base fight on them on the top lane. There is a Ton of Rune as well. Okay, I think top lane they might be off camera as well. No, Iron Bush will survive for now. There is a Phantom Steed onto that's it. And got the turtle as well. Forstler onto the one. And this Alice is secure. There is the Valkyrie armor as well. And that will seal the day for them. Again, they are going in. They want more. And I don't think so they will be able to get their hands onto Romcom. So this fight will go to a Team K9 Esports.
Valiant rotation coming in from the bot lane. Freya joining the fight. They're getting 2 kills. On top of it, they steal the Lord for their. They steal the turtle for the name. They're dictating the goal lead at this point. Like 1.1k, not that bad, but now the main focus should be Claude. Even though like Faith is the one which is the key member for the Godlike to pull this game in this game number 1, because at this the Valentina the damage is not much, but again, Iron Bush might be in some trouble.
Flicker, and there was a recall chaunt, but there is a flicker from Romcom as well, quite too low right there, and the Phantom Steed. But there will be no more skirmish in the top lane. Come on, okay, never mind. There is a glorious path into the bot lane. On 3 people are there. Will they go in? We'll have to force out that power of light ultimate from Lunox, and they'll survive for now. Save distances from both the sides of team. I think now Valentina might be able to get his hands onto someone because he has this Kaja's ultimate, so the Divine Judgment. I think even the Jazz has also the opportunity for that, so he will wait out for this next turtle and will getting his hands onto someone with his Divine Judgment. With it. He has also the Flicker, so I think Team Godl will have to look out for that. So far, so forth, not a lot of skirmishes going on, and I think gold lead is getting towards the side of Team K9 Esports, as you said, 1.1k. I think it's extended a little bit more.
1.3k. It's still 1.3k. Yeah, it's not much. It's not that big of a deal, but they're gonna spice things up again into the second turtle. Valentina still holds the Divine Judgment, or yeah, she still holds. There's a rotation from the goal lane. Both the goal laners joining down the turtle at this point. It is the Van Sadhru is going to be starting down the turtle, but Silver is there in the stick of the grass to steal again with his Phantom Steed. This would be the battle of the turtle, because they both the teams are playing passive. They know, like, one mistake and yeah, both the teams know, like, one mistake and they could sever it out. But Phantom Steed alongside the Glorious Pathway.
Yep, there is a glorious pathway, and the turtle will be slain for now. But there is the skirmish going on. Valentina will fall down. Praise going in. There is the Silver quite too low. Raising to it onto no people. There is again the kill onto that one, and one by one, Team Godl is getting down. I hope they get this exit frag. Will they get it? Yep, they will. And that was a long chase down to that Silver, where I would say that's 1 for 3 trade. And again, the team fight is going towards the K9 Esports. What a wonderful execution by them. I think the Turtles has also been slain by them as well. So I think Team K9 is on a roll right now.
They are on the roll. They get the mid in mid tower 1, and they open the space more for themselves. That chase, they did manage to trade off, taking a Silver off the table. That was a big chase coming in for it. A horse chasing a horse alongside a monkey with a man. Again, the Glorious Pathway. Jazz might be in some trouble, but he goes with the Divine Judgment.
Yep, there is the power of chaos, and that was not necessary from my thinking, because you don't have a military to melt down that Kaja. Again, you can see in the mid lane there is skirmish going on. Romcom going with the bravest fighter, and will have to fall back for now. Will give away his top lane as well. Team K9 is actually controlling this game right now. They got the top lane as well. More map side has opened for them. So now I think it will be a problem for them, because now Kaja will be using his, I would say, advantage for this bushes, and will be getting his, I would say, whatever he wants. Like, if he wants to target Van, he can get his, because now the map control is with them. I think now Team K9 will have to focus on the bot lane, because Claude is also there. He also got the 1 kill as well. He has the DHS now, if we talk about the itemization. So I think at the point of 9 minutes into the game, they got to shut down this Claude before that, I guess.
That's true. A minion wave also, he'll get the golden staff into these hands, and again, the third turtle of the game is spawned. There's a Divine Judgment though.
Yeah, there's a Divine Judgment, as well as there is the Thorn of Ruin. There is a Valkyrie armor on to this one. They just narrow down the... Okay, there is the kill from the one to that Freya. Quite too low. Jazz is also quite too low. There is a Blink Duet onto the backside. Iron Bush. Okay, just disrupting the team Godl right now. Again, he's quite too low. Will have to fall back with the Flicker. Again, he will go in and will fall back from now with his abilities. Now the turtle is open. Will Team Godl contest this turtle or not? It just matter time. They are going for this turtle. There is Art giving vision going again. And there is not ultimate of Jazz right now. So, okay, there is the Flicker combination, that's a Ruby DD combination onto that bit. Bit will survive the day for now, but I think that's going to be a grave mistake for that Lunox. Valkyrie armor quite too low. Art will have to fall down for now from the hands. Okay, there is a Divine Judgment onto the Romcom, and will seal the day for him, because he will be dead for now. And there is a Silver, will be getting his third turtle of this game. And what a wonderful gameplay coming in from side of Team K9 Esports.
That's true.
Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh my god, clutch steal coming in from Van Sadhru, and I think that was, I would say, an exit frag, or maybe we say some trade-off for that losing team fight.
The trades that Godlike are paying off in this game. They got the Claude into the top lane. He get the tower 1 tower, and Suyo. Man, this guy is playing on next level. It was, the whole K9 Esports, they didn't anticipate it. Like, there is going to be a steal. He was saving the retribution for this whole time. He steals it. He gets back and he just throws the dust into the eyes of K9 Esports, but still the goal lead is into the hands. But the trade-off is there again. The Divine Judgment is the one.
There's a two. Okay, that was a good stun coming in from the rom-com. There's a thought of ruin as well. Fate will kill that Claude off camera, but we can see there's a Freya double kill. There's a thorn of ruin as well from the bid, but no damage at all. And this Freya is getting his hands on that snowball with this double kill. I think that's going to be the momentum fully going towards K9 Esports with this team fight, as well as now the gold lead has actually extended to, I would say, approximately 4k. So, and also they will be getting two turrets that's going to be tier 2 and tier 2 turret on the top and bot lane as well. Now only tier 2 turret is left on the mid lane. What a team fight is what it was from coming from the side of team K9 Esports.
K9 Esports, as soon as they saw two members of Godlike on the top, while Silver was brawling in a 1v2 situation, they went full-fledged in a 3v4 situation. Yeah, it was a 3v4 situation and they got maximum out of it. The goal lead, the map control, basically everything is into their hands. They're dictating the whole game as they like.
Yes, and that's going to be the Phantom Steed along with the power of Chaos to just melt down this Lord fast enough. And that's again a good micro gameplay coming in from the side of Team K9 Esports players. And I would like to see itemization of both the teams because that top lane double, I mean, I'm just flabbergasted right now because that was some amazing feats coming from the Silver. I think I will make a reel out of it, but there was some try to take down someone, but there's a Divine Judgment, Phantom Speed, there is the Blazing Duet. Not yes, there is a Blazing Duet as well. Hidden Bush quite too low, but again, the Silver is on a roll because he is going to take down everyone that comes in his way. And this time it was Bit. They will try to get mid lane as well, and they will successfully get it as well. And there is the man who's quite too low. Valkyrie armor is there. Freya being quite too annoying to shut down right now because there's not enough damage from the side of Team Godl Esports. Fate is not having, I would say, proper shedding itemization for now. He still needs, I think, a couple of items more to just get to actually hurt Team K9 Esports. And as you said, they're heavily dependent on Fate this time, and I think that is proving to be a downside for the side of Team Godl Esports right now.
Well, at this point, he has a Trinity on him, but it's just a matter of time if he gets the Malefic gun on him. But the damage from the Blazing Duet is there. He just needs a perfect time, a perfect execution, and he also needs to stay safe from Peekaboo Predator.
Kaja.
He's constantly on a threat roll alongside Kaja, but this time it's going to be the Bid who's going to fall down. Chaos or Darkening is there. Also, Freya assisting a lot of damage.
Yep, there was the Throne of Ruin as well, Blazing Duet right now onto the 4 people, but no, it's not hurting them right now because it was onto the Alice and to the Jazz. And Silver clearing the bot lane as well. So still inhibs are left, so I think there's still chance for the Team Godl Esports to do something about this. And I think Team Godl right now, they gotta focus on to this play around this Claude. That was a very good stun coming in from the ROM onto the 3 people, but not enough, I would say, not enough timing for them to dish out any of this trade off. But look at that, there's unstoppable for the Silver. This Hilo just got chunked down too quickly. He didn't know what happened to him. And Team K9 again get a top lane inhibit as well. That was a very good trade-off for the side of Team K9. Still, all people are left. There is the Thorn of Ruin onto the 1 people. Again, Bid will fall down. That was a very beautiful execution coming from the K9 Esports again. And unfortunately, they didn't take the mid lane inhibitor. They got a top lane inhibitor, so I think it's fine for them.
It's a win-win situation for them. But the kind of plays K9 is making at this point is just amazing. Like how they are tossing each member of Godlike, and even though like Valentina has the Divine Judgment of Kaja, is not able to pull it off on any members because if Art is providing the vision, he's getting caught off guard. And with the Linux and Silver, like they're just going on a stampede formation with this kind of a draft. And again, the second Lord is just going to be fallen down again in the hands of K9 Esports. It's just a matter of time, like how Godlike are going to stop this inevitable, the force that K9 Esports are bringing in this game number 1.
Yes, and the thing is that Godel thought that Valentina will actually get a divine judgment and will pave the way for a little bit pickoffs with them. But Valentina is getting caught off guard every time. I think the last team fight as well. So Valentina is not having the time of her life because she can't even deals out the damage because she's kind of, I would say, lacking in damage right now. Even though she has bought that divine glaive as well as this anti-heal. Still, I think one more item is needed if you think that you can hurt this Freya or the Alice. But you can see the mid lane, there is a glorious pathway. Will take out down the mid lane inhibs. It's quite approximately 50% health. The Lord is marching down from the bot lane side. It is almost onto the crystal, but somehow mid lane inhibs survives. That's a good sign for the side of Team Godl. Meanwhile, K9 will play it out defensively. Still, Jazz has his pick off kit right now. He has that flicker as well as divine judgment. Will he go for someone? It's just a matter of time because there is the Lunox
Oh,
ultimate. There is tournament, but Blazing do it onto the back line. Will he getting the Jazz? No, he won't. And there is unstoppable from that Lunox onto that man Satoru. And there is a glorious pathway as well. Team K9 Esports quite too low. There is the bravest fighter of them all shut down onto the silver. Will he go in? Yes, he will, but will fail in range and will survive Kaja. But meanwhile, Romgol falls down for now, a bit quite too low. There is a funny Valentine who is just going in again, trying to get his hands on that high lows, but high lows will survive for now. And that's a 2-for-1 trade. But that was a very close call for the side of Team Godel right there.
two inhibitor towers down along with two of the members. It was not a best defense, but they did manage to survive the inevitable a little longer. And again, at this point, like if K9 Esports they did one mistake, and it's gonna be the turning side for the Godlike Esports. They're just waiting for it. Just we saw into the previous fight, like Lapu Lapu, the bravest fighter, he caught three members, and then he was able to melt down Silver with the previous fighter's ultimate. And he was only the one person, but the damage that Fate is doing is there, but the support from Bid is lacking somewhere in terms of magic power, because you can just glaze some skills from a Valentina, but you cannot constantly poke. So it is more of a utility support than a damage dealing support. Damage dealing mage.
Concede.
So the magic power is something that they are lacking at this point to melt down again, and there is the initiate with the divine judgment, holy glorious path with Jill used, but he gets melt down. The chaos darkening ult again. Oh, brilliant's been popped up.
No, what the hell? No, my guy, you shouldn't have gone with the PMI inside. Wait, you didn't even have your blazing to it, and that was a grave mistake from the side of Team Godel. And now they are 3-5. They got off a defend against the 5 people, and that too. I think now the Lunox has that holy gem. She's going to hurt like, but look at that crowd. That Sasuke is gonna pull off something right there. He's just going for the mid lane, but there is a top lane and the bot lane minions are coming. I think that was a good try coming from the one, but let's just see into the base. There's the divine judgment onto the base, and Midwin falls down. There's the Phantom Steed quite too low. Romcom will fall down as well, along with this crystal of the Godel in this game number 1 of the best of 3 series of this Rayuga Cup season 1. What a game it was, but what wonderfully played by K9 Esports players, especially that the Thorn of Ruin coming in from the side of Team K9 Esports hide and push. I mean, it was just mesmerizing for my eyes. I still have I'm getting a glimpse of it, but you know what? Whole team played well. Team K9 Esports. So, gotta ask Sasuke, where did Team Godel fall short and where did K9 shine?
Still believe like the idea for Godel to secure that Valentina was a bit too early, I feel like. But even if they are preventing it to prevent the K9 from taking either the Grok or the Kalya, that was the idea. But they lack eventually into the magic side, because if she was able to grab some heavy utility ultimate like the tech charge or the tsunami slam, or let's just say the AOG, if K9 Esports went with the Gatotkacha, then it would have made much more sense. The amount of crowd control she would have provided, along with the slight gaze or the crowd control, Claude might have the advantage to just find a better position and deal a much more damage, which was needed with the Blazing Duet. The lack of positioning and the crowd control that Godlike didn't had was the one of the things which concealed themselves into the dark faith. But again, the systematic and disciplined plays coming in from K9 Esports was so on point that they took fight where it was needed. They secure kills, which was mandatory, and it was all on point. Like the moment the divine judgment is there, all of the resources from the K9 Esports were poured onto it to secure one massive opportunity and grab it into a bigger prize for them.
Yep. I think, as you said, the Valentina pick was just too early into the game, and I think they might have anticipated that that God, not God, but the K9 will pick either. I think one, at least one roamer or maybe any pick that would support Valentina. But as you mentioned, that was a too much early pick. So they just got to learn from it. You can't do anything about it because you already lost the game. But you know what? You still have the chance to make it a comeback, and this, the match pointer for the K9 Esports can turn into your match pointer for you as well, and you might see a game number three. But you know what? Yeah, that's just thinking of mine. Maybe just I'm dreaming, but this K9 Esports have the chance. They have the momentum in their hands, so they might be able to clean sweep Godl. But you see how this plays it out in this game number two of the best of three series. K9 Esports are going for the Fanny and this Joy ban. I'm knowing this Joy ban because they don't want to give away Ran Satoru his Joy, so just ban it out.
Yeah, those,
I think
those are just
I
the respect bans coming in from the side of
yes,
K9 Esports towards Van Satoru. That's understandable. They don't want to leave that open, like creating or being a nuisance, because if you let open these heroes, then Van Satoru will monopolize it and constantly be a nuisance for the backliners of K9 Esports. But is Godel is gonna ban out that Lunox is the main question. So they ban out a Kaja, so that is there. But K9 Esports, they will still monopolize onto the Kalia. They can still go with the Kalia Linux composition unless and until they grab the Linux for themselves, forcing them to something else. But that something else would be another opportunity for K9 Esports that they could monopolize on.
yep, exactly. And now I see that there is this Kaja ban. There is a Eve ban as well for the bit, and the last banning for the Godel side. Still, a lot of people, a lot of things are open. I would say in jungling there is Leomord again still open. Again, the Bakshia is banned right there. They don't want to give away the Bakshia, so they will still
Hmm.
ban out this Bakshia. So for the banning has been done. Let's just see the first pick priority. What will the K9 will first pick in this match? A lot of things are open. There is the
Sora.
Sora right there. That's a Luffy gaming ban. Come on, that's a Sora. And still Valentina is still left, but I think Valentina is kind of traumatized right now. So I just let us see
Well,
what Godel will pick here.
I think Valentina right now is a good opportunity for Godlike to, if they really want to pick it, not in the mid lane, but into the side lanes where the Sura will be going to there. But they go with the Leo mode and Freya, which is also good. Freya against a Sora, if Sora is under the gold lane, is going to be equal lane. I think Freya is going to capitalize until it's level 4. But yeah, Leo mode is been secured for the side of Godlike, but K9 they could counter it back with a Yi and Shin. If not, Guinevere is still open for the grabs.
Okay, there is the Freya as well as this Leomord, and again they have stolen the picks of the jungler, I would say, and also the good laners. Freya is still the Godel, and now they will counter Freya with that carry, as well as there is the Suyu. Suyu against, I would say, Leomord. I think it's still a really viable pick. Maybe the last game the execution was not on point, but this time it's in the hands of the K9 Esports. We'll be going for the last picking pick for the first picking place. Onto the Godel, they still have, I would say, plenty of cards left. Still, Kalea is open, Grok is open onto the. And in
Grok.
EXP,
Grok
you want the
sounds
Grok to
like
come
a
here.
favorable. No, Grok sounds like a favorable pick, but they go with the Kalya. So they go with the Kalya. They have the Leo mode into the mid. So into the mid lane, they'll opt for something which works out well with the Kalya
Kalea.
in mid game, that could help them or help Leomord to go with the snowball comp. If not, Suyo is gonna dominate over to the Leomord if he gets the snowball into the early game. It's just a matter of snowball for this jungler. Suyo against Leomord, no matter what you do, one kill or one death or two deaths in early, It's a downfall for both of these heroes. So
Will it grant
the mid pick for the
immortality?
next phase of the draft for
or
both the teams is going to be the crucial part. Godlike knows it and they ban out instantly that Zishan. So now K9 Esports, they can ban out, okay, they are banning out an Alice. I was thinking like they can ban out the Linux. They don't want to give away God like the Kalia Linux combination along with the Freya.
Yep. But I think for the side of Team Godl, as you said, the
Welcome to Grog's
Forza,
Castle,
I would say,
target
is kind of a
friend.
goated pick here because Forza can dish out damage from the distance, and also Forza against Forza, carry will have a difficult time. So I would love to see a Forza pick here. There's a Lunox. You don't know about the Lunox as you mentioned. So for now, Godel has a pick. Sasuke. I mean, I will just ask you, what is coming up here?
Yuzhong into the XP lane against Asura is a doable pick. Against a carry, it might work well into the early game, but as the game proceeds into the late game, the
Nightmare.
Yuzhong might have some difficulties depending on the farming capabilities of a carry, but it's still a good backline killer and also a great zoning potential.
This
If not, they
leg
can
is
always go with the
over,
Terizla
and
to
we
with the
certainly
penalty
don't
zone. They can
parade
punish,
around.
and with the Freya and
Engulfed in
the Phantom Steed, they
flames.
can
A
always
thousand
monopolize with the
angels have
Terizla and they
remained
can
to
work
listen.
something with the Kalya and okay, they go with the Lapu Lapu again this time. So are they going
Yep.
to go for a brawl again? Because one thing is for sure, which separate Yuzhong against
Waller.
Lapu Lapu is just the cooldown reduction of the ultimate. While level 4 Yuzhong is just 64 to 68 seconds on the ultimate, the Black Dragon form, while previous fighters just have 24 to 20
Yep.
depending on the skills you have equipped and
Yep.
the
Exactly.
itemization you have. So I think is just a matter of time, like they want to go with a brawl comp, but for the final phase, Farsha you mentioned is good, but I'm thinking more of a Kagura now, seeing the draft and the composition of the K9. It is also gonna work well. Okay, they go with the Kimi.
Nice. I think the Kimi is also fine, in my opinion. And also, Forza would still have worked in this match, but instead they will go for, I would say, constant damage to, at least melt down this Hylos. Because the last game it was happening just like that because of Lunox. And also, as you mentioned, it's going to be a brawl fight because of the not opting for Yuzhong, going for this Lapu Lapu instead. But look at that Valer pick. You mentioned it earlier. Now it's we are seeing into the screen. I wanted a disengager on the side of Team K9 Esports, and they gave me Valer. So I'm very happy with that. Being a mage player, seeing a Valer into the tournament after a long time, I'm kind of happy as well. But let's just see how it unfolds into this game because this is going to be the game number two between Team Godl versus K9. K9 has the match pointer in this game. If they win this match, they will go into the upper brackets finals and will face against Team CRQ in this Rayuga Cup Season 1. And if Godl loses, or maybe Godl makes a comeback, we will be seeing, I would say, a game number three in this best of three series. Let's just see
That's
what
true.
unfolds here. We will be shortly moving on to this Land of Dawn, guys. Till then, please like, share, subscribe to the stream, and also look. If you want the latest updates and if you want to keep in touch with our community, just join our social media panels, which will be, I think, in the description box as well. And I'm seeing you guys in the chat as well. So don't you think that I'm not seeing you guys? I will respond to you guys whenever I get a chance. Now we are into the Land of Dawn, guys. This is going to be game number two, as I mentioned, of the best of three series. So, Sasuke, I'm not gonna ask you like who will get the first blur, but how which other team, like either of the team, wants to wants momentum in their hands. So how will they get that momentum in their hands?
Godlike, they have the early aggression with the Kimi into the mid lane. K9 Esports, they are just waiting for the first turtle where they will spice things up more into their favor. They got the Valir, and I'm liking this comp. Like Funny Valentine, he's running with the Purify, and Valir he has the inbuilt Purify with his ultimate, so it's gonna be hectic for Kalia to catch anyone again.
Carry?
It was a brutal dash onto the carry into the bot lane. Still gonna survive with the damage, but it's still the damage has been done. He's forced to use his regen, so just a minute away from using its next. So it's also a green signal for Godlike Esports if they really want to prioritize or gank down the bot lane.
Yep, exactly. And also, I just have to gang down the bot lane. One is level 4, he will go for a bit. There is a try to get a little bit skirmish right in the mid lane.
Oh,
But there is, okay, that's a use of pushback from the bot. I thought that he will use Phantom Seed right there. But he just gonna take things slow, I guess. And we'll wait for this turtle. And they're not going for any pick off before the turtle fight. There's a art will be pushed back for now. There is a soul seaver onto that art. Phantom Steed Flicker is there. Joyous quite too. Popping out his revitalize and will survive the day with that, but there was a distraction pulse along with the stallion beam. And again, that chance will survive the day. Meanwhile, Art gets taken down into the mid lane. Again, the turtle advantage is with Team K9 Esports. Fate is right there on the turtle. He's just trying to zone out. There is
oh,
the torrent form of the Sora, and he will be going in. He has a stun, will be getting stunned down, but there is a previous fighter onto that Valir. He is quite too low, will be getting down from the flicker as well. There's a tsunami slam, and this will be the end for the Jazz as well. What a team fight it is, and straight away going for the micro play. Deomord onto the blue buff. Will be using Phantom Steed just to steal away that blue buff, and will fall back for now into safe distance. There's the silver trying to get the blue buff, but unlucky silver, I would say. Meanwhile, was a very good play coming from that Freya as well. Straight away going to the bot lane, not letting carry getting like for most of the
extra
shield
gold.
and the gold. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. But the trades coming in from both the teams is really commendable. The K9 Esports did manage to monopolize onto the first blood, but they lost the battle of the turtle, and also the three members was just taken off one by one. It was a good initiation coming in from Sora, but they forgot that the backup was not there, and it was just one punch away that did not connect, and the ultimate was not available, and they Godlike just punished them again, and they're still doing it in the mid lane. Jazz falls down. A 4v1 situation that was a brutal pick off coming in from Art, showcasing like what they did into the game number 1. The glimpse of K9 Esports throwing back to them on their faces.
In the game they are preparing for that. There is the Purify proc, and there is the pushback from the Valir. There is going to be a stun from that Suyu, but Art will survive the day for now. And there's a 4 people. Look at the van positioning, and I think they don't know van is there, and Carry doesn't have the Purify as well, but he knows he was there. Peekaboo predict. There's the Valkyrie armor as well. No, there's the Vengeance trying to survive, and he will survive for now. There's a traction pulse from the pit. Jazz quite to it. No one is there to follow up to Jazz, and I'm sorry, Jazz. You'll have to fall down for now, but that's a very good ultimate there. No, there is Cloud Form this time, and we'll be going in with the Flicker, but I think that will be the one-way ticket for Suyu. I will fall down for now. I think that was a kind of a desperate attempt from Suyu right there. Now the turtle is quite too open, and they will go for a turtle now.
Constant brawl between these two teams, but Godlike showcasing that they will be remaining on top at this point with a 2k goal lead and a second turtle right into their hands. Godlike Esports is showcasing that the game number 1 was a mistake which we did not anticipated, but the game number 2 they are showcasing their power. Again, Art might be looking forward for that Tsunami Slam, but the ult was not ready, I think, but they get the bottom tier 1. Meanwhile, K9 Esports just trades off with the top tier 1, so it's a 50-50 at this point, but the goal lead will still remain in the hands of Godlike Esports. Meanwhile, the mid lane is still unshattered. There's a Tsunami Slam.
But there's a mess of Stallion Beam right there. Traction Pulse is also there. There's a Suyu coming in. R2 too low. He will have to fall back for now, but will fails to do so. Phantom Steed take down the Peekaboo Predator right there. Van again into the Jazz. He's onto the tier 2 into the mid lane, but there's a torrent form. Iron Bush getting stunned onto the nick of time and will fall down from the hands of Freya. And Team Godl, they are on a roll right now because they will be taking back momentum in this game number 1. They still haven't won, but I think the chances are pretty high to getting the momentum in their hands, so I think they got that momentum.
That's true. At this point, Bid is doing everything he can. The 405 is something that the Godlike Esports were lacking into the game number 1, and this time with 405 again, there's the previous fighter is looking forward for the 1v4 situation. The glorious pathway comes into the handy, but
No, this is not needed, gang. Come on, this was unnecessary. But you know what? They might get the top lane. No, they won't get it. I think now we will see the itemization from both the teams because the gold lead is approximately around 4.2k, and if we see the itemization, there's I would say that's I would say semi-certainty from that Freya, the corrosion, and the golden stuff. Now I think she might go for the Vorax. Now she has got the speed. Along with the team speed, she might get the region. Not might, but she will get the region from her Volkaryama. So far, so forth. I think okay. Valer is going with that Ice Queen wand, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So Ice
Yeah, he
Queen
is.
wand might be. I don't think that might be a good option to go for the second item.
I'm quite not sure about it, but one thing is for sure that K9 Esports, they're not having the dominant size, but again, there's a glorious pathway.
There's a glorious pathway. There was a traction beam as well. Star impulse. Okay, there is the flicker combination from Art, and there is the unstoppable, and that's going to the one stack for that Sky Pierce that Bin has bought earlier in the team fight. So I think that's fine for him because he got the first stack. So that's how you're gonna, you know, get the advantage of the Sky Pierce along with the Kimmy. As you said, you are not seeing any dominant ice, maybe because that he's just getting too much meltdown, so he might go for maybe any anti-cuirass or maybe some chastise as the first item. But still, I think Dom Ice is the first item is pretty necessary because it gives you the hybrid defense you need. But speaking of chastise, Romcom just bought it.
Romcom definitely bought it, but the reason why Jazz is prioritizing that Radiant Armor is because of Bait, because he's doing an insane damage and he's not able to sustain all of it. He got the Radiant Armor and now he'll be looking forward for the dominant size. There's a glorious pathway. Hidden Bush running with the Thunder Form. Godlike will be taking down the mid tier 2 tower. They're looking for more. They might be looking for this shield. The minions will be able to do it. Okay, never mind. They're not forcing it out. But the plan that Godlike is going with this kind of a draft is simple. Like you showcase us the power of Leo mode. We agree, and now it's our turn to show how it's done. And it was just a battle of those the snowball. It was Leo mode who got on top of it with the 505 bid. They're just stripping out each and every tower. There's the tsunami slam again.
But there is a torrent form. There is a glorious path just to run away, and again Muller with the disengaging right there. We can see the top lane just getting his raids off. Uh, silver, and still there. Okay, there's a stun onto the Romcom. He will have to fall back for now. Getting too much slowdown. I think that's why he bought that ice. That ice queen one because he wants to slow down people. Meanwhile, I would say this first lot, it's a high chance that they won't contest Team K9 and they will just try to defend for now because they got that too much slow that they have with the Valir as well as the glorious pathway. It's kind of difficult, to engage onto them as and you got to dive in. But if you dive in, I think that might be the one-way ticket either for the Romcom or the ban if they decide to go in with this lot. Meanwhile, you can see there is the Ice Queen for that. Still, I think could have gone for the damage Valir, but I think he's just going with the utility build. Now I think he will go for. He has bought the clown shoes. I usually call that clown shoes. So now he might go for the book or maybe Divine. I guess he might rush Divine in this match. You can see there is an engage onto the bot lane. There is a flicker onto. That's so raw, but he will not fall down. Will run away with the Thunder Form. There is Jazz, who's quite too low. There's a Soul Seaver onto the Fate quite too low as well. Will have to fall back for now. I think that was necessary, my brother. That was try to have some element of surprise, but guess who surprised them? Team K9 Esports low.
That's true. I think it was the idea to mark down carry, but just he did not use his purifier. He was just out of the picture. That was Hidden Bush who got caught, and right now, Funny Valentine makes his Trinity. So the damage from the carry is now on point, making a green signal for K9 Esports to go with the re-engage, even though they do not have the dominant size. So they were just relying on the carry, like, hey, we have the tank melter, so it's okay if we don't make the dominant size at this point, but it's still a questionable itemization from the side of K9 Esports. But back to the game. The goal lead is 6k, nothing major. It's still coverable in one team fight, but the second lot is something where K9 Esports will look forward for the contest. At this point, they're just gonna farm it out, for Funny Valentine, making sure that all the gold get into the hands of him and Silver, while Peekaboo Predator and the rest of the teams going to be the nuisance as they are.
I guess you said they're going to be new scenes. As well as I think now it's going to be tough to melt this Jazz. If you try to get the Tsunami Slam onto the Jazz, I think he will survive somehow and will use his revitalize as well as glorious pathway and will re-engage on you with that, maybe some half HP or still. But as you said, the Trinity is there, so they're gonna play around Funny Valentine. So this Van as well as I would say Fate is going to have a hard time for dealing with Freya. Meanwhile, Jazz is there. Van is giving the vision. There is the bow damage coming from Sasuke, not you Sasuke, but the in-game Sasuke. So right there, I mean, 22 seconds for the Lord. So I would like to see some itemization because I want to see where Valor is going next. So I think, if I'm not wrong, I'm
He's
still
going
not
to
getting it.
Divine
If he's going
Glaive.
for he was going Divine, right? Divine is there
Yeah.
with the Kimi as well. Still has got only one stack. Endless Battle is there for this Leopard. Haven't gone for Hunt Strike in this game. I think I might go for either the Malefic this time, but I think Understrike might be could have been a very good item in this match. Let us see what this unfolds because Van is there, just trying to get that Lords. They're not trying to, I would say, engage, right? Yeah, no, they're not going to engage right there.
Look at the position of
So,
the
yep,
art.
Lord secure right there.
Uh-huh. Lot secure. If K9 Esports were able to make a move, Art was in such a good position to punish them, especially the back line. One Tsunami Slam onto the carry is done for them at this point, and they sense it like it's okay. We can defend the Lord as long as we have the Valir and carry onto the back line. They can deal with the Lord. They can deal with the all engages coming in from the Godlike. The Godlike Esports just need to penetrate through any of the lanes. If they are able to succeed, they can proceed it with the game end, but still gonna be a big question as to how or when Art is gonna go and engage or pick off the back lines, because Purify is still there onto the carry. The Lord marches down. That's the Phantom Seed from the Yamodo.
That was a very good traction. Balls coming in from the side of Team Godlike Esport, but there is a torrent form right there onto the bed. But have to flicker out. Won't be able to get inhibitor of the bot lane, but they got inhibitors of the two side. That's going to be the mid lane as well as the top lane as well. So I would say quite good. Again, a good defense as well as a good push coming from both the teams. But I think that's like a ticking time bomb right there because the more they delay, but there's a concealed play. And who will they get? I don't think so. They got anyone. That was a good stun coming from the Jazz. They were trying to get the inhibitors, but no. Freya getting caught off guard with that stun, and now they will getting punished. Glorious pathway is Sir Waller quite too low. Will have to fall back for now. Silver getting his hands onto the P. This gimme, but no, there is the flicker with the Romcom. Bravest fighter will get the shutdown onto that carry. Beautifully played by that Romcom. Van going in, will getting his hands onto the Valir. No, he will fall down again. Their base is wide open. 3 for 2. Will they get it? There is Valir who is being a nuisance for Team Godl right now. And he will survive. He will survive his team. Yep. They won't be able to take down the base, but I think it's too early to speak. He might go in for it, but Hidden Bush has that ultimate. There is the bravest fighter of them all. He will be not getting any chance to do anything. Now Kimmy has the bounty. 8 seconds. Stallion Beam right there. And base is quite too low, locking down on the base. I think that might be a great mistake. There is a Tsunami Slam. The base, they pushed out the minions, and he will fall down. Kimmy, beautifully played by Peekaboo Predator. And the ticking time bomb that I was thinking, I think it has come online gang. That's going to be the carry. Now she will blast away anyone who comes in their way. They're marching down the mid lane. They might be able to see, at least go to the inhibitors, I think.
How did they do that? It was such
Clutch.
an unbelievable gank, and I think Peekaboo Predator predicted it like, hey, he's just gonna Tsunami Slam Silver away. And he managed to defend the base in a 1v2 situation. He's stunned down Kimi, he get the kill, and Kimi was running on 50 stacks of Sky Piercer with that absolute nuisance. Silver gets the third lord of the game, and now K9 Esports on to roll. Zwan goes down.
Nah, gang, nah. I think hell nah. I
But
think Art
man,
could have stayed, could have used Tsunami Slam on bullet. Silver wouldn't have been such a nuisance that bullet has was there. Nah, gang. I think this is going towards the end for either of the team. I think whoever falls down in this match in this team fight will pay the price with their lose, I guess. But still, they're taking the time, delaying the lot, getting the top bottom lane as well. Lapu is in the position. Peekaboo Predator just dashing out, giving away the damage. Carry is there. He will get stunned, will not be able to use the. Okay, not Gross, but the Bravest Fighter, but there is the flicker from the Romcom. Have to use it, and then but they are going to trade that mid lane. I would say mid lane Lord. Yes, they're going to trade off for the tier 2 turret of the bot lane for the plot. Now only inhibs are left, and one inhibs is left in the bot lane as well. I mean, this is not looking good for Team Godl. Again, they need to pull off something that they did into the previous team fight.
that's true. But again, hey, it's a flicker for flicker. Peekaboo Predator might be in some trouble if it does not have that ultimate. But Art might be in some trouble. He forced down the flicker, and now Carry is dealing an instant damage with his glorious pathway.
No, Kimi! No, my guy, you should have survived that. I mean, that was a very good stun coming from the Jazz. Wonderfully played. And now they are locking down the base. If Carry is trying to hit a base with his light wheel, it's GG's for Team Godl. And I think they're going for that. They don't have anyone to push that minions away. And they will kill the minions for now. But Art is going for that Sora quite too low. There is a Volcari, not Volcari, but there is a vengeance from that. But no, Carry will take down the Art glorious pathway, and they are waiting for the mid lane. I think this is going to be a repeat telecast. No, I think they have enough firepower. It's GG's. It's looking like a GG's. Volcari armor is there. Will go for the carry, but carry is locking down the base. Nobody touches the carry, and what a gameplay it was from the K9 Esports. It looked like Team Godl had it in the first, not I would say at most till the last, almost till the last. But remember, underline the word almost because Peekaboo Predator, what a clutch gameplay coming in from him. Deserved MVP. Well played, Team K9 Esports will be getting the win onto the semi-finals of this upper bracket of Rayuga Cup Season 1. What a gameplay it was. Come on, Sasuke. I want to hear
The
something.
Predator of K9 Esports hunted down Godlike, gave them the opportunity that they needed in the game number 2, and it was such a game of the lifetime, I would say. Like, it was all into the control of Godlike Esports until that point. The Predator made his move, gets the 2 kills which was necessary for the whole team, defended it in such a way, and that was the upcoming wrath for the K9 Esports, the 2-0. And even it was just at the end, it was 2 seconds on the respawn timer of Kimi. Like, seeing that, the whole K9 Esports, like, they were like, hey, just mark down the base, we have the minions inside, and Carry was all on it. And look at that, even though it was not a big much of a build, like there was no holy crystal, there was no blood wings, but still there's a 36% damage from the Predator itself. He's the Predator lurking in shadows for the K9 Esports, the well-deserved MVP at this point. Like, and no, it was not the matter
I
of
mean,
draft, it was nothing, it was just the pure finale, the base end thing. Like, Kimi was targeting, but it was something, I think it was hitting the minions, or it was out of the range, he was not targeting the base itself. It got him killed with the stun, and that outplay, man, is still in my head rotating, and I got no words.
I'm like this, right now. I mean, that was such a beautiful play. I mean, you know what? What can you do? I mean, Godel tried. Still, I would say a little off discipline. That was a not very good shot call, I would say, either from the side of Team Godel, whoever gave it. But you know what? It was a very well played match from both the teams. Yet, you know what? That was, I mean, come on. This was a large game for tonight, guys, because that was the semi-finals for K9 Esports and Godel. K9 won this match, so they will go and face against CRQ in the upper brackets finals tomorrow. So Till then, I would like to say I will have a brief moment. Thank you for joining us for these exciting games, and please like, share, subscribe the stream. Because why you should do it? Because this is you will see these kind of exciting match every time when you subscribe and hit the bell icon. Whenever we come online, you will be getting to see these kind of matches. So please do subscribe for us and follow us onto all social media panel. Join the Discord, join the community to get the latest update of this tournament as well as the future tournament as well. And for tonight, would like to give shout out to all the people who joined us. Thank you for joining us. And I, Solski, along with Sasuke, will take our leave for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. Please take care of yourselves, because why you should take care of yourselves, because you all are a very beautiful soul. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys. Till then, good night.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger. You're stronger. I know you don't love me like you say you do. I know you don't love me like you say you do. I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Casting on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I was like this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay or be alive?
'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me Can make
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Oh, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.